Welcome to a video with advice for anyone who wants to start a crowdfunding campaign. As a backer myself, I experienced many campaigns that disappoint in one or more ways that does not have to do specifically with the end product. There are several things you can and should do during the campaign that will make life easier for your backers and keep them happy. Please specify the country you will ship your product from if it's a physical one. Sites like Indiegogo or Kickstarter do not offer a specific section for this. It is very important to know where the item will be shipped from, as there might be taxes and customs that have to be applied to the price before the backer gets the item. This is not always the country of the campaign location, so specifying this clearly will help backers to calculate the actual price of the item. As an example, I almost backed a Danish e-bike that was at a reasonable price, about $700. But I wrote them and asked where they would ship it from, and they said the factory in China, which meant that it would arrive from outside the EU, and I would have to add about 40% to the price, and that was more than I was willing to. If I hadn't asked, I might have assumed that it would be shipped from Denmark, and thus I would not have to pay the taxes and VAT. So information regarding where the item will be shipped from should be specified clearly and prominently on your campaign site. Don't make me find this at the bottom of the page in an FAQ or on some external site. You want to make your backers happy? Then please make sure that you reply to comments, emails, messages on whatever social media you are present on. Writing an email and never getting a response or posting a question on a Facebook page with no activity is usually upsetting and annoying. And it's a good way to piss off your backers. I think many projects are made up of designers, engineers, and idea people, but many do not know anything about customer care. If you do not know anything about this, then you need to hire someone to take care of this for you. If you can't afford one, then limit your presence online to the campaign and an email and respond to those. Do not open Facebook pages, Instagram profiles, Twitter accounts, make web pages if you're not going to use them. Checking up on a project that I want to back and seeing that there's no activity on the profile for months is usually a bad sign and will turn away potential customers. Try to find a balance between too many updates and too few. I would say that during the campaign, do at least a few updates letting backers know how things are going. After the end of the campaign, you will need to keep them updated on a regular basis. I would suggest about one update per month when not much news is happening, and maybe once every 2 weeks, maximum once a week when you have lots going on. Do not send out updates on a daily basis. It becomes annoying very fast. Do not have radio silence for months on end, as that seems to make backers nervous about how things are going. If you're not saying anything, maybe you're not doing anything, and people start fearing that their money is lost. Also, make sure you update progress on all crowdfunding platforms. I have seen projects that have campaigns on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, but only update one of those. That's not good enough. Keep the updates flowing on all sites so I don't have to check up on various campaign sites to find out if you have actually updated one of your projects. If you have social media profiles, then make sure you use them and update there too. Too many projects are way too optimistic and set delivery dates too close to the end of the campaign to be able to deliver on time. Maybe you do not realize the process of manufacturing that goes on afterwards, or maybe you thought it will all run smoothly, but often it doesn't. For various reasons, the process can be delayed, and that's fine. That happens. It's a new product that is being developed, prototype, molded, and manufactured. Stuff's gonna happen on the way that you didn't anticipate. But be realistic or you will have angry backers in your comment sections asking for shipping dates and or refunds. No need to upset your backers. If even your most realistic and conservative estimate doesn't hold, then be upfront about it and keep backers in the loop on when you might deliver instead. Please send out tracking emails to your customers. or at least a confirmation of shipping to each of your backers. It's very annoying not knowing whether what I bought is actually on its way. Don't just write a campaign update saying that this stuff is shipping next week. Any decent web shop will let each customer know that their product is shipped. This is just good customer service. These are just a few things that I believe will enhance the experience for your backers. If you keep your backers happy, there is a greater chance of a successful end to the campaign and the project. If you piss off your customers, you can be sure that they won't be coming back for any future products you might have to sell or want to have backed, and you might end up with a bad reputation in the online community. I hope you find this advice useful and implement these in your campaign. Making sure that your backers and customers are happy is the main reason for a successful campaign. Thanks for listening and good luck with any future projects.